Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video forms part of the HTML series that we're doing. We've done an introduction to HTML. Today we're doing text formatting in HTML. So thank you for following the series, and let's now start doing some text formatting to make our content stand out, because the main purpose of formatting our text is to make your content stand out within a web page. So let's jump straight in. I'm gonna start by opening my VS Code. Let me just get that running. Now that I have my VS Code open, I just wanna say something quickly. Within HTML, so we use special tags to style and format text, and these tags sort of help to highlight important information. They also add emphasis, or just to improve the overall look and feel of your page. And that's the main purpose of this video, to just show you how to do the text formatting. I'm gonna start with the heading section, and what I want to highlight here is that there are 6 sort of headings in HTML, starting from H1 right up to H6. H1 being the largest heading that you can have, and H6 being the smallest heading that you can have. And if you want to think about this, so you want to use headings to sort of organize your content within your page, like titles and subtitles, and I want to show you exactly how to do that now. I'll open the HTML, the index.html page, and I will just do a start. I've copied some of the heading tags here just to make this go a bit quicker. So I'll show you how then from H1 right up to H6 you would structure your headings or subheadings within your HTML page. So H1, H2, H3. Let's just structure this nicely. Save. I'm gonna view this on my blank HTML page. If I refresh, it's got now my headings from H1 right up to H6, and H1 being the largest as mentioned, which is now displaying on the screen as the main title. H2 is a subheading, H3 is a sub of a subheading, and as you can see, with the numbers, with the H numbers increasing, the size decreases right up to H6. And moving on to paragraphs now and line breaks. So paragraphs are wrapped in the P tag, right? And HTML will automatically add space between 2 or any number of paragraphs. But in order to do that, let's then show you how a paragraph looks like. This is a paragraph, right? Let's rather, because I'll do 2 paragraphs, let's rather name this one. This is my first paragraph of text, and this is my second paragraph of text. HTML text. Let's just do that. And if I save this, come back to my page and refresh, you will see my 2 paragraphs. It says this is my first paragraph of text, and the second one says this is my second paragraph of HTML text. As mentioned, HTML automatically puts a space in between your 2 paragraphs. I want to show you now how a line break would work. So if I can just repeat this text here as a second sentence, repeat it for the 3rd time and maybe the 4th and last time. And let's save this, come back to the page, refresh. You see, so I've got a longer paragraph, and now I just want to show you how the line break would work. So if I want to put a line break on each sentence, I can use the BR tag. If you note, the BR tag doesn't have a closing tag, it's just an opening tag. BR tag. Let's do it for all the sentences. BR, and let's save. Come back to my view, and you can see my paragraph is now structured differently because I've used a line break. Hopefully you can see how it works. I can even change this up and just use it on only 2. If I save this and I refresh, you can see the change, how it happens on my paragraph. Next up, I want to show you how you can do text styling. know how to make your text bold, how to make it italic, and how to underline your text. And these are sort of the basic styling tags for HTML. Let's come into a page. Let's use the bold tag first. So if I want to make my paragraph bold, or the word paragraph, I will wrap it around the B tags, right? So opening and closing B tag. And if I save that, I come back to my page, the word paragraph should be now bold and emphasized, as you can see. And if I want to underline the fact that this is my first paragraph, if I want to underline, I would use, or I'd make sure that the word first is wrapped inside the U tags. Let me save this, come back, refresh, and if you can see closely, the word first is now underlined. Why? Because I wrapped it in the U, inside the U tags. The last one I want to show you how to then change a word or part of a paragraph and make it italics. So let's add a new word here. Let's say of HTML, and I want to now put this or highlight it by making it italics. So I will make sure that the text is wrapped inside the I tag. Save, come back here, and let's do a refresh. As you can see, this word or this text has now been written in italics. And as mentioned, so these are just the 3 basic sort of styling tags. What happens with HTML also has something called semantic tags. You know, these semantic tags, one of them would be strong. So instead of using bold, you use strong. And the other one would be emphasis. So emphasis, you would use it instead of using the italics tag. The reason why I'm highlighting these tags and why they're important is because, for example, if you are building a site and people with limited abilities or somebody who's got visual impairment is using a screen reader, it makes it a lot easier for the screen reader to give meaning to words that are wrapped inside the semantic tags. So the strong one works exactly like the bold, but you advise it to use strong instead of bold because screen readers would be able to emphasize the text pretty well for the end user. So let's jump right in here and make this one and use a semantic tag instead of the normal. So I'm gonna use strong for highlighting the word paragraph, and I will use EM for the word HTML. And let's save, come back here. So the styling I've done now is for the second paragraph, and I'm gonna refresh. As you can see, the word paragraph is also highlighted in bold and HTML is in italics. So you could either use the normal styling tags or the semantic tags. And last but not least, I want to show you how to use the horizontal tag. It creates a horizontal line within your context and it separates your different web page content, which is useful for dividing different sections. I'll show you how to do that. So let's now separate headings that we've created on our page with the paragraphs. I'll just do those 2 examples so you can see how to use the HR tag. And if you notice, the HR tag does not have a closing tag. It's just normal, simple, similar to the BR. Let me save this, come back to my page, refresh. As you can see now, my content is now divided from headings with the paragraphs and the last part. So you'd use something like the HR tag just to create a horizontal line to separate your content. That's it for today. And now that you know how to format your text using HTML, you're one step closer to building beautifully readable websites. And in the next video, we'll explore how you can add links and images to your page. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends if it was useful. Until next time, cheers.